This is the train beat. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to play the train beat. This is using tunes like 5'9" by Tyler Hubbard, Folsom Prison Blues, Johnny Cash, and it's used by a ton of other artists. It's very popular, and it's in tons of country music, and I would say it's probably one of the like 5 or 6 country grooves that everybody should really know. So, but anyways, let's break this thing down and show you exactly how to play it, how to get that nice sound, that accent tap sound, and how it lines up with the bass drum. So the first thing I like to do is actually, when teaching this, is I want to actually start with just the right hand, right? And get that right hand just going. There's actually 2 things you need to be familiar with. One is you're going to be playing taps, which is basically just drop your hand, drop like a very light note on the snare where you're kind of just flicking the wrist. And then the accent is going to be obviously accentuated or a little bit harder stroke, right? So it's tap, accent, tap, accent, tap, accent. I just do that with the right hand, right? And if I got that down, all I can do is add the bass drum in on those taps. So I'm going bass drum, bass drum, bass drum, bass drum. Now let's put down the tap, tap, accent, tap, accent, tap, accent, tap, accent, tap, accent, tap. Now the next thing I do is I need to get that left hand in there, right? Because if I play that alone, just the bass drum and the snare with using the right hand, it actually sounds like a country tune, right? Or like an old school country tune, right? I've got one. Right, that's not too bad. However, we want to get that train sound, that chicka-ticka-ticka that's like using 5'9" or something, right? So to do that, what we got to do is we got to add that left hand in. And so the left hand is actually going to be playing taps. Which means, remember, I'm just flicking the wrist a little bit to get that sound. So starting that slow, going slow, no accents. We're just playing that, right? Then if I break that right hand away, I just put that accent in there, and I'm going to add in that left hand, right? That's the key right there. It might take you a second to get that. Add the bass drum, ready, go. And that's pretty much it. So what we're going to do from there is we're pretty much going to just start speeding this thing up, right? So remember, to start, you're just going to get that right hand tap and accent, and we'll add the hi-hat in a minute. Then get that left hand in there. Now add the bass drum. And then slowly speed it up, like a train. Alright, so then the last thing I want to do, you'll notice on my left foot, I actually added the hi-hat in. This is something a little bit extra. I think it adds a little bit to the groove. So all I'm doing with that, my feet are just playing right, left, right, left, right, left. Now again, this is going to match my right hand. My right hand's going tap, accent, tap. So my accents are lining up with my hi-hat. And then I'm just going to slowly add in those 16 notes with the taps on the left hand. Pick it up, train it again, speed it up. And then the one thing I do want to add to this, and that's just a real quick note, is that this is approached a little bit differently than like a rock groove. And that is, you'll notice, especially when I started getting going fast, I'm actually playing pretty light, right? So I'm playing this like... Right, so it's not a heavy groove. It's going to sit in the background. In fact, a lot of recordings, especially with Johnny Cash, the drummer was using brushes, right? So there is a lot of that style it's going to be light, right? It's designed to accompany the guitar and the voice, and it's going to be kind of in the background. So just keeping that in mind is also important when playing this style groove. So anyways, let's play it one more time, a little bit faster, and then that'll be the train beat. 1, 2, 8. that is the train beat.